Hello and welcome to Books with Allison. I am Allison, and today we are reviewing Atomic Habits, which is by James Clear. Now, I did the book review on the 1% change, and I love that one. I thought that was excellent, very easy to read. Atomic Habits is really, really similar, except he has a layout of what to do, when to do it, how to break bad habits, how to start good habits and really interlay them. So I thought that was a really great book to have small habits turn into big ones and really learn a different process to live your life. He has all kinds of charts in the book on what to do, how to do it, when to do it as well. So he lays it out really easy, very interesting to read, very clear, and also really based on science. So if you're looking for a book that's motivational in habit change, but also something that's doable, because motivation is great, but you also need something that gives you a plan on how to do it and when to do it. This would be the book for you. One of the things he says I liked is it is easy to get bogged down in trying to find the optimal plan for change, the fastest way to lose weight, the best program to build muscle, the perfect idea for a side hustle. We are so focused on figuring out the best approach that we never get around to taking action. As Voltaire once said, the best is the enemy of good. And I love that because when we're talking about habits and making a plan, sometimes we're like, it has to be perfect for me to be able to do this, when we really just need to start and try different things. And the plan will be shaped as we go, as we grow, as we experiment and learn what we like and what we don't like. And I love that. One of the other things he says is one of the most common questions I hear is how long does it take to build a new habit? But what people really should be asking is how many does it take to form a new habit? That is, how many repetitions are required to make the habit automatic? There's nothing magical about time passing with regard to a habit formation. It doesn't matter if it's been 21 days or 30 or 300. What matters is the rate at which you perform the behavior. You could do something twice in 30 days or 200 times. It's the frequency that makes the difference. And that's a really another great key point about creating habits, something that's sustainable, something that you're going to do over and over again. One of my other favorite points is when he was talking about Steve Martin's career and what Steve Martin talked about in his journey, where it wasn't glamorous work. He wasn't getting paid a lot. He started with like a 5 minute stand up. And then obviously, we all know who the comedic genius Steve Martin is. But he says Steve Martin faced his fear every week for 18 years. In his words, 10 years spent learning, 4 years spent refining, and 4 years is a wild success. So it's so often that we get frustrated in our goals, things aren't moving fast enough, we're not as successful as we wanted to be. But yet, I come back to this in every area of my life, whether it's food or my health or working out or my business or my finances. It's not going to be overnight. And our habits, like going to the gym, you have to do it like every single day because you're not going to go to the gym one time and look like Arnold, right? You have to go consistently all of the time. Find a program that works for you, for your body type. The last thing I'll share, super specific from the book, is that people get talk about getting amped up to work on their goals. Whether it's business or sports or art, you hear people say things like, it all comes down to passion, or you really have to want it. As a result, many of us get depressed when we lose focus or motivation because we think that successful people have some bottomless reserve of passion. But this coach was saying that really successful people feel the same lack of motivation as everyone else. The difference is they still find a way to show up despite the feelings of boredom. And this is what the 1% book talked a lot about as well. It's that working on your goals, doing your habits, doing the same thing every day, or doing the hard things every single day is hard to be motivated, but the more consistent you are, the faster those results will come. And it is boring. There's nothing exciting about keeping your house clean every single day, going to the gym every single day, eating chicken every single day, right? So don't feel like you're the only one who's not motivated, because you have to know that everybody is going to feel bored and passionless. And we're not all waking up every single day jumping out of bed because it's what helps us feel alive and good and great. And we're working on our goals. Is there's going to be times when you feel that way. And there's going to be times when you are not motivated. You're like, I don't want to do this one more day. But keeping your eye on the prize is a good way to keep you motivated doing those small things. Another big takeaway that I had is his conversation about how we prep ourselves. So he said when he gets home from work, if he changes in to his workout clothes, he's going to go work out. If he changes or doesn't change or changes into PJs or something cover and says, all right, I'll get to that in 30 minutes or an hour later, he knows it's not going to happen. So in my world, I was able to take that habit and say, all right, the first thing I'm going to put on in the morning is my workout clothes. And that way I know I'm going to the gym that day. Maybe if I have client meetings in the morning, I'll put a nice jacket over it. Otherwise, the gym's usually the first thing I get to. So and that was a great way for me to mentally be prepared for myself. If I stay in my PJs or I just get dressed for the day for work, I'm probably not going to make it to the gym. I'm probably going to stay home. So they had a lot of little great tips and tricks for you to use throughout the entire book. I did really like it. I thought it was a great read. I thought it was easy to read, easy to put these things in action. What I would recommend is reading it slow. This is not a book that you want to read, be done, start your habits. It probably would be something that you take the first chapter and then bring that into your life, and then do the second chapter and focus on bringing that into your life. Because if you read the whole book and then try to implement, it's going to be a waste of your time. You probably won't do it. So let me know your thoughts on the book. If you loved it, if you hated it, let me know what you're reading right now so I can add to my collection, try some new things. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure you like and subscribe so you stay tuned with our weekly videos, and we'll see you next time.